the media forms that we had been, as a society, had been utilizing up till 5 years ago were very limited in their bandwidth, whether that was print journalism or TV or radio. Limited in that because the production cost was so high and the distribution cost was so high that every second counted. And so there wasn't room for long form. There wasn't room for long form. This wasn't only true of journalism and public affairs and that sort of thing. It was also true of drama, like on television. And 90 minutes was a long time, right? And I think everybody came to assume that the media forms actually reflected our capacity for attention and depth, and they didn't. They narrowed it. So look at what happened when Netflix popped up and HBO. No bandwidth restriction, right, in terms of time or distribution. Well, it turned out that people would be perfectly happy with 40 hours of drama. And continuous, people will even binge on that, right, with multiple plot lines. There was a huge demand for that. So you had very high quality series like The Sopranos or Breaking Bad emerged that were very complex to the level of literature, I would say. So it turns out people were smarter than we thought. They had longer attention spans. And now the new media forms, YouTube, podcasts, have revealed that there's a tremendous hunger for long-form dialogue. Your program does the same thing. These live events are an extension of that. No one knew that that market existed. Well, apparently it exists. People are in for 2.5 hours of relatively deep as we could make it anyways, philosophical inquiry. Who knew? Well, so there's the content. So obviously Sam and I have focused on issues that there's a market for from an issues perspective, but then there's also the other issue, which is that people come to these live events to see the process of inquiry unfold. And so there's the results of the process, which is whatever content we manage to generate, whatever conclusions, but there's something very engaging about being involved in an engaging conversation. And so we're providing that, apparently. And that's also great because it turns out that people want that and need it and can participate in it and can benefit from it. And so great. Hopefully it means the political dialogue could be elevated, the philosophical dialogue could be elevated. And then, well, I see it partly as driven by content, but also an emergent consequence of this technological revolution in information provision, which is a big deal, right? On-demand video of indefinite length with almost no production cost. Then also people can chop that up. They can comment on it themselves. They can listen to it with podcasts. They can do that while they're walking around. It's a big deal. These are big changes. And so we're seeing that reflected.
You said before.